Hello my lovely bookish friends and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am K.T.Kaye, the author of the best-selling young adult paranormal series The Dragonheart Chronicles. This is the first book after Darkness, and yes, so hi. I thought I would start this video first just saying that if you subscribed to my channel before and you liked my wheelchair K-pop choreographed dance routines, don't worry, there are going to be more coming. They have been on a bit of a, it kind of had a bit of a pause on those routines because of obviously COVID hit, so there wasn't studios and stuff like that. But I have a massive backlog of routines that I still need to upload, but I'm just working out whether there is a better way or better platform to upload them on, because obviously on YouTube they all get copyright claims, they aren't copyright free. So I'm looking to see if it might be better to try using YouTube Shorts or TikTok or another sort of platform to put them out, or just to upload them anyway, because so they will still be coming to soon as well. However, as my main job is as an author, and because I love books, I sort of wanted to develop some more author and booktube sort of content on my channel. So I'm not quite sure how the algorithm will like the mix of K-pop wheelchair dance routines and books, and then writing content, but we will see how it goes. I sort of debated whether to do separate channels for them all, but at the same time, these are all what I do, so I thought I might as well just put them in one place altogether, and we'll see how it all gets along. For this video, I looked up on Pinterest, Booktube, authortube, tag questions and ideas, and I thought I'd go through a few questions, and so you can learn a little bit more about me and what I want to do with this channel. Why did you start this channel? Actually, I've wanted to start this channel for a long time, but I kept putting it off for one reason or another. I first started this channel doing my wheelchair dance covers, which I started doing at uni, but I've always wanted to add in some more cosy bookish content. When did you first publish your book? Master of Darkness was first released in 2019. It was self-published, and honestly I self-published with very little idea of what I was doing and all the kind of behind-the-scenes stuff that goes into self-publishing. It was then republished in 2021 when I joined a small indie publishing company, Emrin. Why do you like to read? I just love the escapism that comes with reading. There's something truly magical about the act of reading itself, slipping through the pages of paper and ink and into another world, another space, another time, finding oneself lost in the words of another. As an author I feel this quite deeply, but as a reader even more so. The magic that exists in those words, in those pages. When did you start writing? I started writing when I was about around 11. I don't actually remember when or why I started writing, I just did. I've always been full of ideas and stories, and one day I must have just started to write them down. Back then I didn't have a computer or anything, so I used to do it all handwritten, and it used to just take ages. What book series got you into reading? The book series that got me into reading was the Araminta Spook series. I read this book in my primary school library. I think it was like year 5. I read it for the first time and I loved it, and I just kept reading it. It's a super easy read and I just loved the concept. However, then when I started to move on from sort of the middle grade books, things became a lot harder, and honestly for a long time I didn't enjoy reading. I was diagnosed with quite severe dyslexia, so reading was something that was very difficult for me, and for a long time I read very little. However, then my mom found this book, which is a dyslexia-friendly edition of Pride and Prejudice, and this book changed everything. After reading it, I decided to push myself to read some more classics, and then move to YA and fantasy, and now with my overlay in Kindle, I'm an avid reader and a successful writer too, I suppose. What type of books do I read? So I read lots of different genres. I probably read the most YA, fantasy and classics, or manga. I love manga. But I also like poetry, and I'm trying to push myself into other genres. I want to try and read more non-fiction because I don't read much non-fiction. I don't really like, the kind of genres I don't like is, I don't really like smut. I'm just going to put it out there. I don't read a lot of pure romance. My favourite author is Jane Austen. I absolutely love her. I also feel like a YA author that I really like. I really like Margaret Rogerson. I've loved all of her books she's released so far. Where do you get your writing inspiration from? You know, I get this question quite a lot, and it's one of those weird questions because it's just sort of everywhere, literally all over. It could be, I could just be eating and be inspired to write something. I could be out in nature. I love nature and going for walks, so that will probably feature quite a lot in this channel, to be honest. I find that I get a lot of my best ideas when I'm not in front of the screen. So sometimes it's just, like I said, eating food or watching movies, music, and of course just from reading itself. Oh, I like this question. If you could live in a book world, which one would it be? I think I would love to live in the world of Howl's Moving Castle. I would just love to meet Howl and Sophie and Calcifer. It would just be a lot of magical fun, and honestly I just adore that book. It's one of my all-time favourites. What do you want to do with your channel? Honestly, I just want to create a cosy, comfortable space filled with plenty of reading and writing. Being an author is a kind of lonely job, as you spend a lot of the time like alone, just you and your computer, with these fictional characters that you've made by yourself. And it's one of those weird things because there's lots of writers in the world. There are lots of people who are authors or writers, but you don't always get to know them. So I think it'd be quite nice, because as there are so many people who like to write and love to read, so I kind of hope we can create a little bookish community with this channel. And that brings us to the end of the questions, and also to the end of this video. Thank you for all of you who have watched all the way to this point. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. And if you've got any ideas about other books you want me to read on this channel, other bookish content you'd like to see, like a book shelf tour or something like that, let me know in the comments below. And until next time, my lovely bookish friends.